Greetings, universe, and welcome to Bloodborne. So, there are two, side things awaiting us before we have nothing left to do beyond progressing the game. One of them is defeating the boss at Canehurst, which I don't feel confident in my ability to do. And the other is exploring the DLC, the Hunter's Nightmare, which I also don't feel comfortable doing, but I'll give it a try, since, at least until I get stonewalled by a boss, I can, at least progress by dodging enemies if the enemies are simply too strong for me. Yep. So, let's go. I say as I wait for loading screens to load. Oh, yes, you, none.
Oh, brave hunter. Thank the gods you're safe. Do you wish to be treated with blood? Or am I unworthy of your attention?
Wow.
Yes, of course. Coming close. Now. Take my blood.
I was going to say no to being treated with her blood because she's sounding a bit under the weather there, but... Or am I unworthy of your attention? I don't want to hurt her feelings. And at this point, I would rather have, the extra health regeneration provided. Oh, here's what I want, provided by her blood rather than the stamina regen boost instead.
Their children too. And their children forever true.
First time I gained some insight. And this is the Hunter's Nightmare. The first time I came here, I looked straight ahead and, as the camera was positioned, and thought, wait, did something fail to load? This is just Odin Chapel. There are subtle differences. For example, the lack of person here. Or here. These doors are closed. I'm like, there's no one here. There's no exit out here. Yeah, I noticed as I moved forward to go enter the nightmare again that, no, it loaded just fine. Twin bloodstone shards. So, there's a big obvious stairway here, obviously the way forward, right? Nope. Not yet. These are the basic enemies of the night. Ah, good. Give back that health button here. Healing items. Thank you. What's this? Oh, someone died. Someone else died. No notes, just specters. Oh, an old hunter cap. Let's have a look at it. Old hunter cap with a wide brim that hides their sharp gaze. In the old days, when hunters were 10 a penny, this was part of their standard garb. Yeah, this is closed. I cannot get through here. So, well, I can't get through there yet, I should say. So, here I go. Up to this side thing. Oh, is there something here? The old hunter armor is routed all in one place, scattered all about this nightmare. Oh, hey, look, a roof sticking out of the stone. So, that's... Ow! Ow! That hurt, man. I can see your shadow. But not being a persona user, I have no way of attacking it. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I'm surprised at how a majority of the hunters are male, but everyone who gives them one is female. And yet, the most powerful single hunter that we face tells me that there should have been more female hunters. First time I came up here, I entered the Hunter's Nightmare. I climbed up here, got knocked down by that guy, and then killed by that guy down there who I wasn't expecting to see. So, blood vial. Let's see. Ooh, frenzied cold blood. Oh, hey, look at that. Those poor beast men and women. Oh, hey, dog. These things are vicious. Alright, so, those two vicious dogs must have been guarding something important, right? Right? Ow! There's someone wielding that weapon that the professor murdered me with the other day when I got invaded. This one's bigger. Oh. And this one is using the other picture. Oh my. Oh, here we go. Have a nice day. Oh, cool. Thank you so much. Alright, so, let's see. Remember common sense. Okay. I'm not sure what they mean by that, but sure, I will remember common sense. Huh. That let me skip the entire plaza down there. Anywho, I descend here and there's present. Old hunter trousers. I don't fear these caravans. Old hunter trousers that protected countless beasts in Boulder Age. Widespread belief in the cave was that beast blood crept up the right leg, and this led to the double-wrapped belt. So, here I go. And even in the Hunter's Nightmare, crows still carry pebbles. So, a shortcut. A shortcut, yes. Maybe this area isn't so overleveled for me after all, considering how few blood echoes I have. Yeah, 5,000 is only a few. Yes. And so now I will enter this area in order to steal things. Oh, hey, there's some beasts. And look at how terrified they are of me. I don't even have a torch out. Yeah, they're just drinking. Madman's knowledge. Yes, the knowledge of men who have gone mad. Yes, was this ever open? I don't think I've seen it open, but look and oh, hey, there's a hunter. Weapon. Oh. Oh man, that's a terrifying weapon. Yeah, that's a terrifying weapon. Oh, I'm being shot at. Oh. You're not the guy who shot me, but you are likely to kill me. Here. Now who's shooting? Oh, you have to. Ooh! No, who's shooting at me? Oh! Oh, that's despicable crap. Automatic weapon. Huh. Some of the beasts, what were killed by the hunters, have transformed. Madman's knowledge. Yeah, I'm not surprised I'm finding Madman's knowledge all over the nightmare. Oh, another vicious dog monster. Is that someone actually shooting at me, or is that an automatic machine? Okay, so beware of hunters. Thanks for the warning. Alright, so beast. Oh, beast cutter. I'm gonna sneeze. Beast cutter, a trick weapon wielded by the old hunters. This thick iron cleaver slices through the toughest of beast hides, and when transformed, the blade splits into sections, allowing one to lash in the fashion of a heavy whip. This crude weapon relies on brute force and is regrettably inelegant, suggesting that the hunts of the earliest hunters were made for horrific affairs, painted in sanguine blacks and reds. So, this is a strength weapon, and honestly, I'd rather hunt down a skill weapon at this point. Oh no, not this one. No. Ah, I hate that weapon. Having already fought one of y'all who was armed with it. Ugh. Somehow that worked. That's a shocker. So let's see. Oh, yep. I've been through this part already. So let's see. What do we have here? Healing items. Thank you. That's very generous of me. Reeks of ambush. Thanks for the warning. Fear ambush. Fireboard. Ow. Ow. Wow. Terrifying. Alright, so let's see what got to here. Oh, another item. Old Hunter Guard. Nice, now I just need some gloves. And I'll have a complete set. Old Hunter Guard. One day, the hunters disappeared, and Yardamites began to whisper of the hunters' sin. Drunk with blood, chasing after beasts, they would pass on the nightmare, every last one of them. Oh, they would pass on to the nightmare. So one day, all the hunters, well, I don't believe it's literally all of them, but a huge number of them, disappeared into the nightmare while chasing after beasts, I guess. Oh, Molotov. So the Hunter's Nightmare is a place that resembles Cathedral War, at least so far, and is misremembered by the collective group of hunters here. Oh, wow. A Cthulhu giant. So it seems like the church giants are remembered as being conflated with the amygdalas that hang around places of worship. A little gray dog on there. Alright, so then. I am not at all confident on my ability to defeat the boss of this area, but I am confident in my ability to reach it. Alright, so what's this? An eye pendant. Where did it go? Ah, here we go. An eye pendant that unlocks the surgery altar. There are two cathedrals in the Hunter's Dream. One lies past the River of Blood, and another contains the private research hall of the Healing Church. Only chosen members of the Healing Church or their lamentable patients can enter the research hall using this eye. Grant eyes to the surgery altar skull. Well, that's disturbing. Yeah, there's this huge thing. And there are specters here. So, you know, you would expect that this thing would come to life and attack you as you flee with the item that you got. But nope. 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 I mean, it's still burning. So, either it's still alive, or it recently died. I'm pretty sure you can't knock these things down for a visceral attack. Oh, I wasn't clear. Ow. He shoved me. I am good at this. Look at how good it is. Okay, now there's another thing. This thing has too much health and feel comfortable trying to fight it. So, I will flee it instead. Yep. That is what I am doing. Alright. So, they have guns that shoot. Ow, ow, ow. I chose the wrong time to run out. Alright, alright. Jerk move. They hit one of these over here, so you hide in one before you get shot. Ow. Huh. Interesting. They only fire when there's someone standing on the panel holder. Now, this enemy also because look at that. Look at that. He's perfectly arranged. Well, I think it's enemy, it is perfectly arranged so that you will go to attack it and you will get shot. Oh, one of my notes was raided. That is nice. Oh, speaking of notes, That's a specter. Oh, and I'm gonna have a hard time fighting. Ah! Really? Ah! No! There! He back in that grotesque looking glory. Ah, finally. What's that? Sure. Okay. I'm pretty sure the blood gems I'm getting here are actually better than ones I already have. Usually I visit the Chalice dungeons and the blood gems there are amazing. But I haven't visited the Chalice dungeons yet, so I don't have this amazing. Oh, the bloodstone cards. Alright. So I can't proceed any further here. Why does this place down here exist? I suppose it's a place to run and hide from the enemies up there, except there's an enemy down there. Anyway, these enemies were throwing delayed Molotovs. They throw them, and then the Molotovs tick for a bit, and then they explode. Alright, so there should be an enemy around here, right? Oh, delayed Molotov. Ah, there we are! Ow! Okay. Good. So. Ah, there's another enemy here. Good thing I didn't stop to read about the delayed Molotov just yet. I'm going to run off out to here, and if that enemy's not... Oh, there it is. No, turning back. Alright, delayed Molotovs. Where did you go? A Molotov cocktail that explodes on a timed delay. A special hunter tool created by the old Otto workshop. These Molotovs wedge into the ground when thrown and explode on a timed delay. A shame that such a complex gadget must be sacrificed with each use of this inefficient hunter tool. Nevertheless, delayed Molotovs are cherished by the minority of hunters who prefer the trixier kill. This creation is one of the earliest known roots of the Powder Kings. Alright, so let's go destroy that there enemy. What? Blood vial! Yay! Oh wait, I didn't need to at that point. Whoops. Alright, so I'm sure you all recognize this house. Look, there's the old man that typically shoots at me, but he is dead now. Alright. So, I have acquired a new weapon, the boom hammer. A trick weapon used by the old hunters and crafted by the workshop heretics, the powder kegs. A giant hammer equipped with a miniature furnace. When ignited and fired, it emits a volley of flame that explodes furiously upon impact. Crush the beasts, then burn them. The brute simplicity of the boom hammer was favored by hunters with an acute distaste for beasts. Alright, now I could go out here. See what's around. Huh. Huh. I feel like this leads to a shortcut of some kind. Maybe? But first, I'm going to head upstairs and go out to collect this. Old Hunter top hat. What is a top hat? Where's my gloves? Are Demand gloves. Old hunter top hat warped by bloodstains. In the old days, when hunters were 10 a penny, this was part of their standard job. Alright, so slide down the roof. So much blood. Alright, so I'm going to check out this place. The recording is going to end on its own within a few minutes. I'm not sure exactly when. So if it ends suddenly, you'll know why. Alright, so beast blood pellets. Cool. I am not good enough at fighting to use those efficiently. Oh, hey, look at that. These 2 hunters. Even the Beast Claw weapon with an alternate moveset granted by a certain rune, granted by a certain boss. An optional boss. This thing can take a lot of fun. Yeesh, this enemy can take a lot of punishment. Stuck, oh my god. Oh. That is so sad. That enemy could take a ridiculous amount of punishment. And I'm almost out of time for the day. So, yeah. See you tomorrow.